Hello, guys. Today is another beautiful day, and I'd like to tell you about how you can move to the UK as a permanent resident, or how you can move to the UK and get a permanent resident. So, today I'll be telling you about the skilled workers visa, and at the same time, I'd like to share with you about the rural visa pilot proposal, which is also a very important program by the Scottish government. So, guys, I would like to give you a step-by-step procedure on how you can apply for this job, the benefits, and the requirements for these jobs, okay, including the timeline when this visa is going to be ready. So I'd like you to hang around if you are someone who want to move to the UK, but I want to assure you that the UK is one of the best places you can ever think of. In those days, people tell you, come, don't go to the UK, they have a lot of taxes, but they don't tell you the benefit that comes with working in the UK. But in this short video, as much as possible, I'll try to explore all the benefits you're gonna get from working in the UK, how you can apply for this visa, the take home for this visa, and even how you can move with your family and a whole lot of things. So guys, the first visa I will be telling you about is the skilled workers visa, and then after which I will tell you about the rural visa pilot proposal. Both of them are very key. But then what you must know is that for the skilled workers visa, after 5 years you'll be eligible to apply for permanent residency. But for the rural visa pilot proposal, after 4 years you would be qualified to apply for a permanent residency. So you can see that both of them look so great, right? Yeah, so I will take you through the overview and a number of things, but just to tell you that this visa, the skilled workers visa, has replaced the type 2 general work visa, okay, which was the original visa that was granted by the UK government, but this has replace it. So for you to qualify for this, number thing you need to do is to have a job, and number one thing is to have a job, and number two is your knowledge of English. These are two basic things. Then there are some other things like documentation, character certificate and all that, but two basic things. So if you have a job, your job must be approved by the Home Office. So if you go and apply for a job which is not approved by the Home Office, it's not gonna be eligible for you to apply for this visa. Number two is you must have a certificate of sponsorship. Like I said before, in my earlier visa, certificate of sponsorship is not a document, but it is just a number that shows that you have been sponsored by an employer to come to the UK. Okay, yeah, so and again is that you must ensure that the job is in the list of eligible occupation, the skill occupation list. And lastly, you must be paid the minimum salary in UK. And the minimum salary for certain jobs like physician, engineer, accountant is not the same with what is expected for carpenter, electrician. So depending on your skills and the classification of your skill, you must meet the minimum eligible salary. Okay, yeah, then your knowledge of English, which I will also take you through to see what English language qualification points you must score for you to come to the UK through this skill occupation list. If you get this visa, you're gonna be getting a 5 years visa, which you can extend as many times as you wish. But after 5 years, you will qualify for a permanent residency. So that makes it beautiful. So you can actually apply for permanent residency after 5 years. Yeah, now the question is how to apply. Number one, the application has to be done online once you have a job and once you've got your English language proficiency test. Then it also depends if you're outside of the UK or if you're inside of the UK. Inside of the UK rather, you can actually be extending your current visa, or you can be switching from a different visa, okay? But if you're outside of the UK, you apply directly from outside of the UK. Now also for the duration of time, if you're in the UK, by the way, this visa application should be done at least 3 months before when you're supposed to start your job, okay? But if you're inside of the UK, your approval will most likely be coming within 3 weeks. And if you're inside the UK, it's going to take 8 weeks because they give priority to those who are outside of the UK than those who are inside of the UK. And again, for those who are inside of the UK, they are going to do more checks, which will take more time, okay? Yeah, so you may also go to check the cost for this visa. So I will be dropping this link so you can take your time to explore it to see everything which you want to know, okay? Yeah, now what you can do and what you cannot do with this visa. For this visa, okay, you can work in an eligible job, you can study, and you can bring your partner and children with you as your dependent if you're eligible. Then number 3, you can take an additional work in certain circumstances, like an extra work. And number 4, you can do voluntary work. Number 5, you can travel abroad and return to the UK. And number 5, you can apply to settle permanently in the UK because it's a permanent resident visa. No, what you cannot do with this visa, you cannot apply for most benefit like public funds, like state pension, and some kind of grants and stuff like that. Number 2, you cannot change job or employer unless you apply for update for your visa. You can't just wake up and change your job. You have to apply to update your visa. So these are things you have to do. Of course, your new employer have to do that for you. Now I want to take you through the rural visa pilot proposal, which was initiated in September 2022. Well, this pilot program is a program which the Scottish government, considering that a lot of people find it difficult, a lot of employers find it difficult to employ people within the rural areas, so they decided to request from the UK government for this proposal, okay? And they asked the UK government to support them to get people to come to work in their place. So at this point, they end up getting this proposal approved by the UK government. So what this proposal has to do is that you can actually apply for one of the rural areas in Scotland, get a job there, and the government will support all the employers who have employed someone from overseas to get these people sponsored to come to Scotland. For your immigration dream achieved, I wish you the best of luck. Thank you. So for this program, the government has they've put a lot in that proposal, which includes every clause that is very important for your job, including the welfare of the employees and, the condition of employment rights and residency, rights and all that. So they've put in all those information. And one thing is that you would not be able to, you are supposed to, for you to benefit and get a permanent residence after 4 years, you need to keep to the terms of the job, which means you need to stay in the job unless there is any problem which arises, which also the government has to be notified about it. So just to take you quickly on this is just find a job. If you go to Google, you can search for rural Scotland. You identify the areas that are rural Scotland and you find jobs in those areas, then you start applying. So once you find a job in those areas, the employer will contact the government, and through the help of the government, they will sponsor you to come take up the job in Scotland. I've just listed a few websites which you can actually use for your job search. So you can look at Indeed. Indeed is also great for your job search. You can just come and search your jobs in Scotland, and whatever job it is you are looking for, you put in the keyword and search in Scotland. And once all the jobs will come out, you can see here, jobs have popped out. All the jobs are in Scotland. So you can also put in keyword like visa sponsorship, or you can put rural Scotland. But it's better to know those areas and search with the name of those cities, okay? Yeah, so that is one way to search for a job. Another one is S1 Jobs is also very great for searching for a job in Scotland. You create an account, upload your CV, and start applying for jobs. And again, NHS Scotland is, like one of the biggest employers in Scotland. You can see list of careers. You can see 1,004 jobs in Scotland, okay, from NHS. So you can just go and start applying for these jobs. Yeah, so there ranges from all kinds of jobs, not just medical alone, but even bed dressers, laundry, clerical officer, accountant, and all that, right? Yeah, so that is it. So you can also look at find a job dwp.gov.uk. This is a government website. You can also find a job here, and you can also check out gov.uk for important information. They say the best place to find government services and information is just right here. So you can come here to check wherever you think is an information you may need for you to move to Scotland. So guys, this is how to go to Scotland, either through the skilled workers visa or through the rural visa pilot proposal. So I just believe that I hope that this video will help you to find your dream job